Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Did you watch General Hospital today? The walls are really closing in on Cyrus and Nina. Looks like she's ready to tell Willow the truth finally. Here's Tuesday's recap. Christina Corinthos, Kate Monsey, arrives at Charlie's with Elizabeth Baldwin, Rebecca Herbst, to find Lucky Spencer, Jonathan Jackson, behind the bar. Christina tells Lucky about dealing with Ava Jerome, Maura West, and how Liz helped to defuse the situation. Christina then calls her dad to tell him about what just happened. She gives Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, the rundown, and he says he'll discuss everything with her when he gets home. Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, stops in to chat with Lucky and tells him about Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rhoda, being in town. Lucky tells him that he knows and apologizing for not telling him first. Isaiah then has a chat with Liz about her return to GH. He tells her how happy everyone is to have her back. Make sure to check out our weekly GH spoilers. Here, Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, has agreed to do Emma Drake, Bradine Bruner, a favor and has arranged for Kai Taylor, Jen's Austin Astrup, to meet them at Charlie's. She has hoped that he'll be on board to join her students against animal cruelty organization. Trina Robinson, Tanyana Ali, arrives with Kai and Emma jumps right in, asking him to join the committee and give a speech at an event. Kai agrees to help out and they take a selfie together before leaving. Curtis Ashford, Donnell Turner, joins Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, to discuss saving a project. Seconds later, Jen Sidwell arrives to meet with both of them. Jordan introduces the men and Sidwell is impressed with Curious' work with Aurora. They discuss the Esplanade and how Sidwell wants to move it to Pier 55, and he says that Congressman Drew Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, is already on board. Sidwell then gets up to take a phone call, and Curtis tells Jordan that he suggests that whatever this guy wants, to just say no to it. Sonny Corinthos and Natalia Ramirez are on the way back to Port Charles after visiting Los Angeles to see a cardiologist. He gets off the phone with his doctor, who supposedly now says that he doesn't need a pacemaker. Instead, he needs surgery within the next 3 months. He then takes a phone call from Christina and is told all about Ava trying to take their daughter from the park. He tells Natalia that Ava screwed up, but that he needs to do what is best for Avery, and that means keeping her mother in her life. Quite a shift in the position that he previously. Natalia reminds him that things need to be low stress, so maybe he can find a compromise with Ava. Cody Bell, Josh Kelly, just can't help but run his mouth in public about Sasha Corbin's, Sophia Matson, pregnancy. This time he decides to yell at Jason Morgan, Steve Burton, and accuse him of being the father. Sasha picks up her drink and throws it at Cody and tells him to stop. She leaves and Jason tells Cody that whatever happens next is between him and Sasha. Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner, stays with Cody and tries to calm him down while talking sense into him. He admits that he is struggling with his split from Sasha, and he needs to be her hero since it's all he can be. Felicia gets it, but tells him that Sasha doesn't want saving. Willow Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, is seated at a table nearby with Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watrous, and Martin Gray, Michael E. Knight. She wonders why everyone thinks that Drew is so bad when Jason, a career criminal, is treating Sasha so badly. Meanwhile, Martin wants to find something that Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, has done that would give Willow leverage in their custody case. Willow thinks that he has only been dishonest in his business dealings, which won't stand up in court. As they talk, Cyrus Renault, Jeff Kober, interrupts asking his brother for help. He tells him that Lulu Spencer Alexa Havens misunderstood absolutely everything that he has said. And now he needs help talking to Lucky. Curtis tells Martin that he believes the only way back into the family's good graces is through Lucky. He asks Martin to go to Charlie's with him to talk to their nephew. Sasha meets with Jason privately after Cody's outburst, and he tells her that Michael is healing well so far. Sasha says that she wants Michael to have all of his kids waiting for him when he comes home, and that's why Jason needs to pretend to be the father of her baby. She tells him that if Willow finds out that Michael was unfaithful, then he might lose his kids. They reach an agreement where Jason will keep an eye on Sasha for Michael, and he will let people think he is the father of her baby, with the exception of his son, Danny Morgan, Asher Antonizon. He refuses to lie to him, and Sasha agrees that Danny should know the truth. Danny knows that Rocco Falconeri, Finn Kerr, overheard a conversation about his mother's death being a murder, and he is trying to get more information out of him. Rocco tells Danny that he can't act on the information that he overheard because it could get Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and his dad, Danny Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, in trouble. Danny says he needs to find Cyrus to confront him. Danny gets a phone notification about a photo that Kai had posted of himself, and Emma, at Charlie's and Cyrus, is seated in the background in clear view. Sasha and Jason arrive at the Quartermains, and he asks Rocco where Danny is. Rocco tells him he is worried because Danny tore off to Charlie's to confront Cyrus about Sam's death. Nina is left alone with Willow, and she tries to convince her not to go public with her relationship with Drew because it'll look really bad for her, while her estranged husband is laying in a burn unit. Willow doesn't care how it looks. She says she's done lying and is going to be honest about her feelings for Drew. Nina talks about how hard it is to tell the truth and how people sometimes lie to save themselves and the people that they love from pain. Willow agrees that when all your choices are bad, sometimes a lie ends up being the best one. Willow admits that if she hadn't lied about kissing Drew in the first place, her life might be totally different now. It is pretty clear that this is likely the moment when Nina is finally going to tell Willow that she had a year-long fling with Drew while he privately tried to win over Willow. Cyrus and Martin enter the pub to the shock of everyone. Christina asks Lucky if she should toss him out, and he says to let Cyrus stay. Marty and Cyrus sit at a table and argue over his involvement with Lulu. Cyrus defends watching over Lulu, saying that the rest of the family was too busy to be bothered. As Martin heads to the bar for another round, Danny walks in and starts confronting Cyrus. He loudly yells that he knows that Cyrus killed his mom. Cyrus responds by putting his hand on Danny's shoulder and acknowledging his grief. Just as he suggests that they pray together, Jason walks in and yells for Cyrus to take his hand off of his son or else. Will Nina tell the truth finally? What do you think that Cyrus' next move will be? Danny's brave stand. In a daring move, young Danny Morgan took it upon himself to confront the notorious Cyrus Renault. Fueled by the desire to avenge his mother Sam's untimely death, a tragedy many in Port Charles suspect Cyrus orchestrated, Danny's actions showcased both his courage and the deep scars left by his loss. His confrontation with Cyrus not only highlighted the personal vendettas brewing in the town, but also underscored the dangerous lengths to which individuals are willing to go for justice. Sasha's risky move. Sasha Gilmore found herself at a crossroads, grappling with a life-altering decision. In a heartfelt conversation with Jason Morgan, she proposed the idea of him becoming her baby's father. This proposition was laden with complexities, given Jason's tumultuous life and the potential implications for both their futures. Sasha's vulnerability was palpable as she navigated the uncertainties of her pregnancy and the societal expectations surrounding it. Nina's big decision. Nina Reeves, ever the strategist, made a surprising move by proposing an alliance with her longtime adversary, Carly Corinthos. Recognizing the mutual benefits of such a partnership, Nina approached Carly with a proposition that could reshape the power dynamics of Port Charles. Their discussion was a delicate dance of trust and skepticism, as both women weighed the potential advantages against their storied history of conflict. Curtis issues a warning to Jordan. Curtis Ashford, always protective and vigilant, issued a stern warning to Jordan Ashford. While the specifics of his caution were not fully detailed, it was evident that Curtis was deeply concerned about a looming threat or a potential misstep on Jordan's part. Their exchange highlighted the intricate web of relationships and the ever-present dangers that the residents of Port Charles must navigate. Isaiah and Elizabeth commiserate. In a quieter moment amidst the day's turmoil, Isaiah and Elizabeth Weber found solace in each other's company. Sharing their individual struggles and past traumas, they bonded over the challenges they'd faced. Their conversation provided a poignant reminder of the personal battles that many in Port Charles endure, often hidden beneath the surface of larger conflicts. Sonny receives uplifting news. Sonny Corinthos, a man accustomed to life's relentless challenges, finally received a piece of good news. While the episode didn't delve into the specifics, Sonny's reaction indicated a rare moment of relief and optimism. This development offered a brief respite from the constant pressures he faces, both personally and professionally. Jason and Sasha's meeting. Following Sasha's earlier proposition, she and Jason met to discuss the potential implications of him stepping in as her baby's father. Their conversation was fraught with emotion, as they delved into the responsibilities, risks, and societal perceptions that such a decision would entail. Both characters grappled with their desires and fears, understanding that their choices would have far-reaching consequences. Cody opens up to Felicia. In a moment of vulnerability, Cody confided in Felicia Scorpio, sharing burdens he'd long kept hidden. Their exchange shed light on Cody's internal struggles and the weight of his past decisions. Felicia's empathetic response provided him with a sense of understanding and support, underscoring the importance of human connection in times of distress. This episode masterfully wove together themes of courage, vulnerability, and the intricate dance of alliances and enmities. As the residents of Port Charles continue to navigate their intertwined destinies, viewers are left eagerly anticipating the unfolding drama and the choices that will shape their futures. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.